the Hudson Strong vlog. This is hopefully our weekly look into the Hudson Athletic Development Program. My name is Toby Jurging. I'm the one of the athletic trainers and the strength and conditioning coach here at Hudson High School in Hudson, Ohio. And just want to take a few minutes today to kind of get this thing rolling and get this thing started and introduce you to our program. A little bit about myself. I am an athletic trainer by, I guess, trade, by education. I'm also a strength and conditioning coach. I've kind of worked my way through the ranks, attending the University of Iowa, ultimately moving on to professional baseball, working in the private sector, and for the last few years I've actually owned my own strength and conditioning facility in Kent, Ohio, along with a variety of other duties, including taught high school for 10 years. Now I work with Akron Children's Hospital in Akron, and cooperation with Hudson City Schools that were brought out here, and the idea is that we're going to create this hopefully all-encompassing strength and conditioning program for Hudson High School here. That's the goal, that's the plan, and one of the ideas behind that is hopefully interacting with more and more people. The idea behind this, I guess, weekly update, weekly experiment here is to hopefully introduce people to our training philosophies. I'd like to introduce new lifts and movements, show people what we're doing, introduce you to some of the athletes and possibly some of the staff members that are associated with this program, get their insights, get their take on what's going on, how well it's going, just get to know the athletes of Hudson High School a little bit more. Nutrition tips, recovery tips, kind of taking on anything that's hot topic in strength and conditioning, fitness, sports medicine, and breaking it down, reviewing it, and just seeing if there's something else we can help you with. At the same time, if you have questions or you have ideas that you'd like us to cover, feel free to shoot those at me, and we can discuss those. We can offer them to our guests, and that's the grand scheme. We know this is going to start out slow. Remember, this is only episode 1, so as we continue to grow this thing, hopefully we'll have more content. We'll make it a little bit fancier. We can bring on sponsors. We can bring on things like that. That's kind of a long-term goal, but in the meantime, here we are. My philosophy is simple. Number one, my job is to do no harm. It doesn't do us any good if people get injured. I'm here to prevent injuries to the best of our ability. We know that's not 100% doable, but we're trying our best to help prevent injuries. I want people to move better. I want people to improve athletically, or honestly, the majority of the students that are probably in here may not continue after college or may not continue after high school, so we just have to make them better humans, making sure that they're moving better and they live a longer, healthier life. And then, of course, I'd like to improve the performance on the field. But number one, it's all about do no harm. So everyone that comes into the weight room here should be able to be safe. They should be able to know that they have an effective training program that's going to put them in the right position at the right times to help them become a better athlete or a better individual. That's not always just physical. Sometimes that involves the intellectual side, the emotional side. Of course, we want to help build individual self-confidence. We want to help build their muscles, of course, too. We want to make them stronger. But it's about the whole person. It's not just about how much can I lift, how fast is my agility time, can I be on the record board. Honestly, that doesn't really matter to us. We are a block zero type of program. What that means is everybody starts at zero. You could be the best, you could be the starting quarterback, you could be the best athlete on the field. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're the best athlete in the weight room. It doesn't mean that you move properly. And sometimes athletes get away with things. And so everyone here will start at a block zero or a ground level. My philosophy on that is, the joke is that you never put the roof on a house before you lay the foundation. So we have to lay the foundation and then slowly build up the walls, and then finally we can put the roof on it. And roof in this case is playing the sport. That may take a couple months, that may take a few years. The best bet is that we get these kids at freshman year, maybe in middle school. That's a long-term goal. Also, I'd like to bring up the middle school athletes and allow them access to our weight room and our programs. So as you can see, this is a massive undertaking. It's something that I'm up for. I'm up for the challenge, along with the administration that we have at Hudson, the coaching staffs that we have here at Hudson, and of course the athletes. I think we can do it. I'm looking forward to it. Once again, the goal is to make this a weekly thing. If there's anything you'd like to hear about, please comment below. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube will be the place that most of this will go up to, and then we'll share it out on the platforms. But make sure you subscribe to our channel. Everything is at Hudson Strength. Hudson Strength. You can also follow us at the Hudson main website, the Hudson School System website. Go over to the Hudson High School under athletics, scroll down, we'll be at the strength and conditioning there. There you'll find more content, weekly updates, and more. Thank you again for subscribing, tuning in. Have a great day. Next week on Hudson Strong, episode 2, we're going to discuss knee flexion. We're going to introduce you to Dan, your athletic trainer, and we're going to have our first nutrition/recovery tip to help you become a better athlete. So make sure you check in next Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you guys soon. Hudson Strong, don't give up the ship.